Islington College.
Notamment à tout le monde que les Français à l'aéroport Charles de Gaulle. Le commandant est tout.
Hello. Bonjour.
Notamment à tout le monde que les Français à l'aéroport Charles de Gaulle. Le commandant est tout.
Hello. Bonjour.
Le commandant et toute son équipe espèrent que vous allez passer un agréable moment. Notamment à tout le monde que les Français à l'aéroport Charles de Gaulle. Le commandant est tout.
Hello. Bonjour.
Google uses pest analysis to review the macro environment, which is the external forces that impact an organization's ability to plan, and is used as a strategic analytical technique. It stands for political, economic, social, and technological. These are the political and economic forces which influence Google. These are the social and technological forces which influence Google.
Now let us discuss about the 7S model for Google. First, let us discuss about the hard elements of 7S model. Strategy. Google believes in teamwork and giving freedom for innovation to flourish by assigning teams to try new ideas. They focus on big and stable portfolio of services and products. Structure. Google has a cross-functional structure. System. Here in Google, all the system is dependent on the issues to be solved. Now let us discuss about the soft elements of 7S model. Skills. Google hires the most skilled professionals, staff, with more than 30,000 employees all over the globe. Each person is smart and determined. Style. They have a free and independent style of leadership. We can take an example of Googleplex. Finally, talking about the shared values, Google is based on sharing similar goals, beliefs, opinions, as well as views. Now let us discuss about the value chain analysis of Google. Google's primary activities in its value chain are heavily dependent on the support activities of administration and human resources. A large percentage of the cost structure is the infrastructure and systems. Google's servers and internal software allow it to conduct operations, distribution, sales, and service. Following activities contribute to the value chain by increasing the profit of the firm. Google has locations all over the world to localize distribution, marketing, and service on global scale. Profit is maximized by the company's cultural awareness and social competence to tailor products according to the regional needs. Google can also take advantage of diversity from a human resources perspective and lower salaries in countries other than the United States. Google has even begun outsourcing some of its copywriting to firms in India.
Grouping of Google. Analyzing market shares and consumer response, we can comprehend that Google holds relatively higher market shares and number of users than any other internet search engine providers. It is to be understood that other search engines such as Yahoo, Bing, X.com has a minimum market shares and users with a ratio below 10%. As Google approximately more than 85% on both US market and international market, it is undoubtedly most successful internet search engine, with Bing falling relatively further behind that holds approximately 6% market shares on global average. Furthermore, Yahoo as an international search engine and mail providers falls relatively shorter in international market with just above 3% on US and approximately 2% in the international market.
Resource and competence analysis. It's an internal analysis. Resources are the assets that organizations have. Talking about Google resources, it has 85 offices in over 40 countries. Its financial resources are very strong since they have been investing heavily in product services and technologies. They have highly skilled and qualified staff. Now let's talk about competence analysis of Google. Competence are the ways the assets are used. Talking about competence of Google, it is a global technology leader which shows good marketing capabilities. It has capability to develop new products like image search, web search, blog search, and many others. Google are investing aggressively in their new business, that's why it is a very successful company. Let's talk about the core competence of Google. Google's core competency is based on the technology used in the search service, which is capable of building and organizing a database that makes it possible for the internet user to find practically and piece of information he may be looking for. The core competence has facilitated Google Inc. to enter to wide variety of markets, and the competitors such as Yahoo and Bing were not able to copy Google's core competencies easily. It can be observed that the core competencies and the core products have created competitive advantage to Google Inc. in short and long terms.
Brain analysis. We have done brain analysis of Google value. Google adds value to its customer through its product. For example, if you search any topic in the Google search, it will provide the best relevant websites that answers our queries. Rarity. Providing a user-friendly interface that displays the required information to the users is rare characteristics among internet search engine. Inimitability. Google cannot be imitated by any other internet search engine. Non-substitutability. As Google is inimitable and provides relevant information at amazing speed, there is no substitute for Google.
Key success factors (KSF) refer to the specific activities and procedures or areas business organizations depend on for their continued survival. Key success factors are unique to every organization and reflects the current business and future goals. Google has applied all of its key success factors in its business model through focusing on its users to help create network effects, implementing a performance-based model to seduce advertisers, creating scalable architecture for a worldwide market, and by changing the rules of the market. There are 6 main key success factors for Google: scalability, network, data, openness, co-creation, and business model. The importance of all these KSF factors are high for Google.
SWOT analysis. Now moving on to the SWOT analysis of Google, the main strength of Google is it is reliable, user-friendly, fast, and provides up-to-date information. However, as Google is more focused to introduce new products rather than product integration, it is one of the primary weaknesses of Google along with unmanaged contents. About the opportunities, massive deviation of consumers towards smart devices like Google Talk, etc. holds great potential for the future markets. It has been possible to the accessibility of technology for people all over the world. In contrast to the opportunities, Google has a significant amount of threats, and these threats could be trade barriers and some other social websites like MySpace, Facebook, which are entering into the advertising market.
Let's talk about the truth metrics of Google. It includes strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Comparing strength and weakness, Google must use Google Analytics to gain more offers via Google.com. They can take the advantage of branding and move on to the market of TV, books, and telecommunication industry and continue to improve search engine to take growth in other different areas. Comparing weakness and opportunities, Google must use strong branding to maintain growth into the mobile search engine market and continue to innovate, force competition to focus on other areas instead of search engine. They must continuously innovate with employment in order to keep employed talent. Comparing strength and threats, since there is a high competition in the market, Google can continue to innovate for a stronger Android operating system to compete with iOS 6. Google can improve their Android software and make a high security to be safe from spammers. Comparing weakness and threats, Google creates alliances with phone companies due to which it creates loss in the search engine market. It has less influence in the market than Apple, which resulted in Apple to be the leading company. Thank you.
Notamment pour que les Français à l'aéroport Charles de Gaulle. Le commandant est tout ça.
Hello. Bonjour.
mon équipe.